I'm here at the Master Gardner booth, WSU Master Gardner booth. Every week they come here to answer your plant question. You can bring in plants, insects, any questions from your garden, and these trained volunteers will help answer it. Let me introduce you first of all. Katie, I'd like to introduce you to 4-H News. Would you say your name?
Katie Sweeney.
And this is Sarah Fairbanks. Sarah, how long have you been a Master Gardener?
18 years.
And first in...
I was in Oregon first and now in Washington.
And why do you continue, both of you? What does Master Gardeners give to you? Why do you enjoy it?
For me, it's the challenge of the puzzle of what's wrong with the plant, and also working with people to help them feel better about whatever problems they have.
That's almost exactly what my doctor said to me. Why are you a nurse? Because I love the problem solving, huh? Everything is different every single time. Katie, you just had a secret garden tour for the Master Gardeners. Can you tell the audience a little bit about it?
Oh, it was great. We sold out, and it was a beautiful day, and I learned so much about plant variety. I can't believe how many plants people have in their gardens, and their gardens are so small. It was wonderful, and we had so many people say that they had a great time.
And where do the funds from the Master Gardeners Secret Garden Tour go?
They go to scholarships for young potential botanists or horticulture students.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what's one of the most interesting, I'll get Sarah's attention too, what's one of the most interesting questions you've had, or one of the stumpers that came in?
We had somebody bring in a sample of a lawn, yellow spots on a lawn, and a sample of turf. We looked at the turf, couldn't see anything wrong with it. Said we could send it to Puyallup for master diagnosticians, but didn't think that was relevant because there's nothing wrong with it. The client talked about how the lawn people had been there, and when the lawn people were there, after they left, they showed up a few days later. Well, that client actually went and followed the lawn service around and found out that the heat shield was not on one of their mowers, and that when they stopped the mower to empty the grass bag, they didn't shut it off, and they were frying the grass in these little circles. So that was a cultural problem that when we were so involved thinking about all kinds of other things like fungal diseases or watering or dogs urinating or a number of other things, and it just, that was pretty neat.
And you saved that landowner a lot of turf removal, a lot of topsoil coming in, just doing good questions, huh? It was like rewarding.
A lot of good questions. Our big one this last few weeks have been sawfly larvae, which are eating all the rose family things like the apples, cherries, roses, amelanchiers, skeletonizing the leaves.
And what would the people look for if they thought they had something like that in their garden? What does it look like, or what are the symptoms?
I'll let Katie answer that since she's an intern in training.
Oh, Katie.
Oh, thank you. Spots on the rose leaves, on the foliage, little spots, pinhole spots.
Black spots, white spots?
Skeletonize. It starts to skeletonize the leaves.
The only thing that gets skeletized in my garden is when the slugs eat my hostas. Why do we plant hostas in this community? I'm just amazed.
Because our grandmothers grew them, and I think they're emotional plants, and they're lush and beautiful.
And they're beautiful, and they're on sale, and I can't resist them. And then I watch the snails set the dinner because we can. You can't. So when you've got those great questions about your plants and your gardens, don't go out and try any pesticides or herbicides before you first come to Master Gardeners and find out it just might be a lawnmower engine. Thanks very much for watching 4-H News. Thank you.